morning, guys. Today is the 16th of November 2022. I've got my day off from my four-wheel drive touring job as a guide. So I'm heading off on about a 16 kilometer hike to one of the Heysen trail section 57 at the moment. It's 57, so it's kind of this one and past that to Black Gap, and I've asked if a friend can pick me up from there, so starting from Wilpena pound, but I'll show you more as I go along. Just started. It's about 7:30 in the morning, and it's Wilpena pound in Flinders ranges, part of Flinders ranges, and it is a resort, kind of camping and stuff. Nice and green at this stage. It should be 37 degrees, 28 to 37 degrees, dry, dusty, but because of the weather pattern we are having, it's been nice and green and a lot of rain, so it's quite nice at the moment, and that's why I thought I'll start off early, but show you more as I progress. Just a couple of little water crossings, very unusual for Flinders ranges at this time of the year. I'm not complaining at the moment because I can hike in the cool. Board kind of towards the start of the walk tells you all the different walks, and I'm doing part of the Heysen trail, so it doesn't actually show, but it kind of goes here to Brittle Gap hike, and then carries on to Black Gap, and then onwards. It goes all over the place, but Heysen trail as such is 1,200 kilometers from Cape Jarvis in South Australia, ending up here in Flinders ranges at the Parachilna gorge area. But this is a short 16 kilometer one-way hike that I'm doing, and hoping to be picked up from the other end by a friend. The Heysen trail, you can go two ways, but there is the walkers follow track, Heysen trail, and then you can go via the sliding rock as well, which is down that way. They will meet up. So sliding rock will take you to the homestead, which I'm gonna go to, and then join up the Heysen trail that way. The Flinders ranges bottle brush, they're in bloom. It's so nice to see. Look at them. It's beautiful. Wild. Naturally grown. So sliding rock is a path. I'm going to the homestead just to show you guys, but sliding rock is a path they used to use in the bullock carts to get their wheat and wool back down to Wilpena and then onto Hawker. But this is amazing. They call it sliding rock because you can see it keeps trying to get a cart over here. Would have been extremely difficult to cut. Very nice. Great walk. Whoa, that might slide off at some point of time. I don't want to be standing under that when it does happen. So the path is kind of all different variations, nice colors, nice flowers. It's beautiful here right now. Next year it's not going to be the same this time of the year. It's going to be much hotter. But I'm enjoying it now and I'm sharing it with you all. The gum tree. Na, 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 na. Among the gum trees. Oh, rocking chair. Among the gum trees. The flowers that are growing in plenty. These particular ones are the ajunga. So as you're walking to the homestead, you have these little storyboards. So make sure you read them because it does tell quite a lot about what happened when the Europeans came. The homestead was built with pug and pine in 1888, but they made it to the current stone house in about 1902, I believe. But it's the Hills home. It's locked up, so can't really see the inside. But yeah, that's the original house. So there's a water tank, rainwater tank, so you could use that to cook. And if you have purifying tablets or whatever, you can use that for drinking as well. And that's the toilet. I'm just gonna head there. And the Warringal lookout, you climb up and it's further up and out that way, but beautiful lookout. You can see the pound. Show you more as I go. Just want to show you something. So there's a the people of this land are called the Adnia Mata people, which is Adnia is rock, Matnia people is it means people, so Adnia Mata means rock people. They are the custodians of Flinders ranges. But I wanted to show you, they're just directing you over there, which means if you climb up and go there, there's a lookout. Stopped at the Hills Homestead, which is the original building for a toilet, and breakfast, because I started 7:30, so that's my breakfast. That's my lunch, another boiled egg, carrot and some jerky, miso soup, and that's for my afternoon tea break. You need this over here, lots of flies. And I'm gonna have my breakfast, a beautiful look. And there's some euros. Mama with her adolescent Joey, they're called euros. They are the Flinders Ranges animals. Normally they're quite scared, but not scared of me. I don't think they feel threatened. And I don't want to do anything to you guys. Thank you for staying. That's awesome. Oh. Rains. Flinders Ranges is just magnificently green. It should be really hot, dusty, with some more euros, and dry. But look at this. It's unbelievable. It does happen, but once in very, very few years. And these are cluster button daisies, but they're out in abundance. Some more euros right there. So the path now is in the pound. The pound walk is quite flat. Terrain, we actually have water crossing. Go figure. This is Flinders Ranges. Oh my god. Cannot believe it. In Flinders Ranges has really given. All the flowers are blooming. Patches of water here and there. And look at these beautiful daisies that are still flowering. It's nice to see. With the sea lavender. And everything is green. It's really nice. The Mali gum. Beauty of these rocks is so pretty. Just the bronzy quartzite. They've got iron ore in them, so when this oxidize, they get that red color. They're just beautiful. All these colors of these rocks. It's very nice. Just trying to show you also. Absolutely beautiful colors. Just look at that. Flies have started because it's kind of getting warmer and I'm perspiring, so they like the salt. I've sprayed the Bushmans. You can't go in Australian outback without one of these. You need them. Whew. They go up your nose, in your mouth if you talk too much, like I do. And I've swallowed a few already. Protein, I call them. Just putting my Bushmans inside so I don't lose track. So if you were coming and you'd see this path, you'd probably go there. Then some people have made paths there, but just follow that red arrows and you'll be fine. Don't take any other paths. Oh, I just saw those red native bottle brush again. Eesh, these flies are irritating me. We just started our ascent to Bridle Gap, gentle ascent to about 2 kilometers, and we just started, so we'll be there soon. There's Dick's Knob and a couple of other hills, and that's kind of the saddle. Here you could get, if you're not paying attention, you could get lost, so remember to keep following the Heysen markers along the way. Do not follow your whatever walking apps you have. They can lead you all over the place. As you can see, stick to the Heysen markers. So far, Heysen markers have proven to be okay. Be out by yourself in this outback wilderness and Flinders Ranges, in one of the long distance famous hikes, 1,200 kilometers. I'm not doing any of that, but part of it, section 57, in the Flinders Ranges near Wilpena Pound to Black Gap. But I feel so special to be here. There's a moon still there and just nobody but me. That is amazing. How about that? So So far yonder you can see Chase Range. That's all just this bit here. Now that's all Ronsley Park Station. So I've got to go, actually no, sorry, Ronsley Park Station is around the corner. So I've got to go down, trying to call them, but no reception. Let's see if I have reception now. Yep, no reception still. So, well, plan B, we'll have to see if there's anyone down there. So starting to head down. Whoops. Yeah, for some reason Telstra doesn't work here. Bridle Gap. Excellent. You see the Chase Range just over there? The Elders Range. Wow, you can see so clearly. That is awesome. And the Arcoba Hills. Just gonna go and try this side. Just for the view. Oh wow, this is neat. Look at that. Ooh. Between the ants and the flies, I'm getting chewed up. It's crazy. Ants, flies, everything else. Whoop. So I've got to head down all the way down there somewhere. Keep going down to Black Gap. Wow, amazing. Chase Range just there. All the way down on all these kind of stuff. So lucky they are tilted in a way that you can use them as a step, as you can see. So it kind of helps a little, but you just have to be extremely careful. Now I'm going through she oak trees. More of the she oak forest. It's a cypress pine I'm passing by. A little bit better road path at the moment, not as rocky and rocks scrambling bit. Just come across one, so I thought I'll show you. That's quite an old growing grass tree. It's neither a tree nor a grass, but it's a grass tree, and they go very, 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 very slowly. But the resin in them is pretty adhesive, so the Aboriginal people used to use it for sticking their weapons and stuff. Pretty neat. I just love it. And now you'll probably see it in landscape gardens. They are not cheap. You need permits, and they cost anywhere from $2,000 to up to $5,000-6,000 to buy. You cannot just go and dig them out of anywhere. Back to the path. Oh, there is one red marker. That's good sign. Okay. A tricky part of the Heysen trail just here, but I thought it was quite okay. Just have you make sure you follow those markers, otherwise you can end up scrambling down further. But I just come down from, like, there was a bushy area over there. You do see markers, but it's hard to see from the other side. That's going up. I've come down. I've come the other way. But I love this little area with all the grass trees growing. And I'm going to head that way through the cassia plants. It's awesome. Arcoba Hills. That's where I've come from. Awesome. It's a there's a couple of places that you could does get tricky, but definitely don't follow just in this area here where you see the grass trees. That's a tricky part. Stay towards your left hand side, don't go towards your right hand side. A few people have tried to walk there and obviously go down cliffs here. You could walk that way, I suppose, but it is not recommended. It's not the normal Heysen trail. Heysen trail is continues on the left hand side. If you're walking from Wilpena Pound, there it is, sign, to Black Cap. So please keep an eye, don't talk or whatever else you're doing on this bit. Just after you come down from Bridle Gap, keep an eye open. There's a few trees grown. You can't see the sign, but they are there. Great formations as I'm walking along. So these were flat on the ocean 550 million years ago. There must have been a rock of a different kind or mudstone that was embedded. So when it's lifted, erosions happened. It's taken the mud or the weaker stone out, giving it that nice bowl look. See a plant giving me company along the way. I've been coming down from up there around all those rocky crops. I feel like those feral goats up and down, going through, walking through terrain like this. Only thing is, I wish I was as fast as the goats are climbing these things. But so we've kind of come down from the rocky bits, but there's a couple of really neat four-wheel drives over here. Serious four-wheel driving that would be. And just trying to show you, goes up and down just over there. So I'm going around and I'll be following the creek very soon. I'll be probably walking in riverbeds as well. That plant is, what is it called? Eophoria or something like that. I'll get the name for you. Erophilia. I think that, yeah, pink flower. These are onion weeds. These ones, they look pretty, keeping me feeling not so tired. Just been walking up and down all that, but now I've come down. I'm starting to get hungry and thirsty, and these flies are starting to irritate me. But look at that rock, the layers in that. So every rock over here, millions of years old. There's the other flower with the pink flowers in there. Looks really pretty. Right, I'll concentrate on getting down there. Seriously, over here, just showing you what I meant by I wish I was a mountain goat. Gotta go through that. But anyway, here we go. Oh, I see a marker. Yay, I'm not lost. Oh, don't tell me I've got to go down again. Oh well. So I've just come down that path up here. See the cans? And I've got to go down to the river. I don't know how long it continues on for. Okay, better go. Taking a bit longer than I thought coming down those scrambling bits. It's getting hot here. Righto. Almost reaching Black Cap between these two Arkaba hills. Head down and walk along the river to Black Gap. Wow, look at that. Oh, these flies. So irritating. One couple of them went up my nostrils. One went up my mouth. Oh, even after me putting that thing, I think I need DEET for these almost. Whew. Right, I'm into the river. So I know Black Gap is not very far now. So that's between all these black rocks. So Black Gap, I'm presuming. Into the river gums now. Dry River Creek beds, usually in Flinders Ranges. But I can see a bit of water. That's because of all the 2 big flash floods we had in the last week. Okay, over now. Black Gap. This would have looked amazing when there was flash flood. It would have been like a cascade over here. I could have walked down this cascade, so I'll put this one off. Just to see water running through Flinders Ranges. It's amazing. Then it just disappears underneath. No water here. Cascade. I saw this water flowing. Thought I'll give it a quick wash. Looks so nice. It's never been this clear. It's always pretty dirty in Flinders Ranges, but a nice wash will do. Very nice. Black rocks compared to the red quartzite that we were coming through. Right, I gotta keep heading. This has been a fantastic walk. Just that bit where it was next to the hill, I felt like a mountain goat. That wasn't fun. Can get dry, but coming to the end of it, magnificent. Oops. This has been amazing work. Section 57 of the Heysen Trail, or the walk from Wilpena Pound to Black Gap over Bridle Gap. Very nice ending. Great way to end it. It's working on the riverbeds, but still has some water flowing. Couldn't have asked for better. Okay. Could not have asked for better. Okay. A little bit more to go. Just round the bend around there should be the car park.